Hi, Daniel from Wontek.com here. Today we're going to have a look at the Huawei W1 phone. If you saw the video I did at CES in January this year, I explained that it was coming out on TracFone, well, Straight Talk, sometime this year, and had a bit of a look at it. But I thought I'd show you guys what is actually in the box. So I'm going to unbox it and talk about it as I unbox it right now. So it's in the standard Straight Talk packaging, as you would imagine. Let's see. So got the activation card there. We've got the service manual, service guide, I should say, which has all the information on how to use the phone. Some information on Straight Talk. Some advertising for the Straight Talk home phone that they've brought out, the one that's $15 a month, unlimited calls. That's in there as well. And then in the actual packaging with the phone, let me just open that. And we've got the actual phone itself. So, looks like a fairly decent phone, just looking at it. Does not have a micro SD card installed. Has got a normal SIM card in there. Pre-installed. And that plastic protector thing that they put on there by default. Which you can actually take that off, and there's actually another layer here which you can actually use as a screen protector. So it actually comes with a screen protector. So if you can see that. What else have we got in here? So it comes with a set of Nokia headset, which is the 3.5mm headphone jack, and we've also got the Huawei W1 manual, just a standard one, no branding with TracFone or anything like that on there. What else have we got here? Okay, the USB to micro USB cable, which you use to charge it or to connect to the PC. The Huawei charger, where you plug that cable into. And the phone's backing, which I will unbox. Battery cover, which they've bubble wrapped like there's no tomorrow. Rather concerning. Let's have a look here. Okay. The backing, which is rather thin and flexible, which I guess is kind of good. You want things to be flexible these days with phones coming out now that are flexible. And a standard battery. This battery, 3.8 volts, 20 milliamp hour battery. Okay, so we'll slap that in there. And you know what? These people actually, when they put this SIM card was actually in backwards. I don't know why. It was actually like that when I unboxed it. Put that in and put the backing on, and I shall power the phone up. It's actually a really nice phone. Gee, this brings back memories of CES 2013. Alright, let's find the power button. When I was actually at CES 2013, I did ask a Huawei representative if this phone was going to be coming out under TracFone or Straight Talk, and they could not answer the question. Even though it was covered branding, they basically said no comment. Powering up there. Doesn't seem to be any major changes between this and the prototype they had at CES. Loads up pretty quickly. Get started. English, United States, or Australian. The phone is very solid, and the 4-inch IPS Gorilla Glass screen is very hard. It's quite a good value phone. I would consider for $229, which is currently how much Straight Talk is selling this model for. It has got a 3.5mm headphone jack, a 5 megapixel camera on the back of the camera. That's not very high with today's standards, unfortunately, but it'll still do the job. LED flash, 0.3 megapixel camera on the back, which is basically a VGA camera, which is fine for using things like Skype and other chatting software that really don't require a very high level quality of video. The charging point on the bottom here, or connecting the phone up to your computer, is down here on the bottom right hand corner, and it is a micro USB port. So really all round this is a great phone from Straight Talk, and it is their first phone that is using Windows in any form actually. So the Huawei W1 from Straight Talk, I think it's definitely worth checking out. As far as which network it uses, I'll have to check. To give you an idea of how big the phone is, I'm just going to grab a small baby. Here's a small baby, so you can see that the size of the phone is about half the size. It's about a third of a baby. 1/3. So you can 1, 2, 3. See, that's a really cool phone, isn't it? You don't care, do you? You don't really need a phone, do you? Good for her. Bye. See you next time.